So hello again. I thought as today it's raining and rain and stop play, I'll bring you over to the house and well, I say house loosely, but then you do need vision. So I thought let's have a look and I'll tell you about the vision I've got and where we are and what I hope is going to be. So we're stood in the grand entrance and this is where the dovecot is. And this is the dovecot's going to become the ceiling lantern, if you like. It's going to be lit and it's going to have a drop-down glazed panel so it can be cleaned, but so it can also give some insulation as well. We're a bit low down at the minute because the underfloor heating's got to go in, and then obviously the floors over that, so we've just got the subfloors down at the moment. This was where the old floor went, and I quite like the idea of leaving the blocks to show the history of the building. I'm going to leave some of the internal brickwork so it can still be seen. I don't want to cover it up, but obviously we've got to live in the modern day and we've got to be warm as well. So as we stand here, on the right hand side I'm going to have matching cupboards because I'm going to have the tank from the underfloor heating for the hot water here. So that's going to be covered in, and I want to have it so it's symmetrical. To the left, this is where you have to start losing your imagination. We're now walking into the bathroom. So you have to excuse all the things. This has actually inspired me today that I need to move. I've got things for sale in here. I've got little projects I've been working on. This old belt from a mill, I'm going to be making that into an uplighter. So yeah, lots of little projects in here. But we've already got the sort of the sewerage system in ready to go. So we've decided in this little room here we can fit a walk-in shower and a bath, because boy do I miss having a bath. I am clean, but I do miss a bath. So you're actually going to be able to lay in the bath and look up at the sky, which I think is going to be great. And then we'll have a toilet and a little vanity there, so there's plenty of room. We've got the original doors and they're going to be going back on again. So this bit here will be a hallway. So I'm going to take you, let's go back. We'll go back out of the bathroom, through the door, into the hallway. So if we're going to turn left, like I say, this is going to be a long hallway. Now I think this is going to be quite dark. So I found some beautiful, an old building when I was in St Ives in Cambridgeshire, and it's got some fabulous little windows, and we're going to copy those but just have them along this back wall. But because of my neighbours, it will just be something that'll allow light through. I don't want it to any fancy patterns or anything, but you know, some sort of privacy glass, and that will give light to the hallway. So this will then be blocked off here, and then this will become the second bedroom, and I'm going to have one of the old doors will be a sliding door, so you can walk in. There's enough room for a double bed. How do I know? Because I've got a double mattress, laid it on the floor to see that it would work, and to see what the view was like. And then we did a bit of feng shui and made sure that our heads would be either going to the east or the west and not north, because that's bad for a sleeping position if you believe in those sort of things, and I do. So yeah, lovely looking up at the trees from the bed. So we'll go back out of the bedroom. And now this is going to be like what I call the TV room, my evening room. God, don't you just love insulation? I hate the damn stuff. I hate cutting it. Yeah, that's another story. So this is going to have big settee. As you can see, I've already spent a long time cleaning those bricks, and an awful long time up cleaning the king post trusses, because in this room we are going to be leaving it open up to the rafters, if you like. So yeah, lovely light room, view of the trees and the sky that way. You can see the garage from here. But yeah, big settees. Might have a log burner this end yet. I haven't decided. I know I'm having underfloor heating, but I'm one of those people that a lot of my friends, we've got a word for it, we call it nesh, where I'm just permanently cold basically. And I can wear a jumper in summer with my shorts. So yes, it's something to think about. And then TV on this wall. I'm not a fan of TVs, but I do like to have somewhere relaxing. So I want this to be a really warm, cosy room that we use in the evening. And then out the front there, we can see, there's got a lot of yard out the front. So I'm probably going to make some sort of private little area, because we're very lucky. The back of the building is what faces north, and then east is that way, and then the sun comes all the way around during the day, and in the evening it sits here. So I just think it'd be such a lovely place to be able to sit out, have a glass of wine, maybe have a little water feature or something, just somewhere really pleasant to make the most of the evening sun. So we're going to go back down this little hallway, back into the entrance, and then we'll go back round to the room that mirrors the bathroom. So this is going to be my bedroom, and this has got lots of memories here, because this was actually my pony stable when I was little. I was very lucky with the farm. We weren't very wealthy farmers, but I did have a very scruffy pony called Flicker, and this is where Flicker used to live. So lots of lovely memories, and it always amazes me how small the rooms look when there's no walls, when it's a bit dark. But when I've measured it all out, it's a really good sized room, and plenty of storage for my handbag collection, which is a bit of my weakness. Shoes and handbags I have a bit of a thing about. But I was telling you about the doors. So look, this is one of the original doors. Now I have a bit of a real connection with this, because if you can see, that's my dad's handwriting, and it really means a lot to me. You can see where they've scribbled things, and when they were counting the potato chitting trays and things like this. So those doors are going to be restored, and they will go back on. The chances are I am going to have to paint over them. So what I will do is take a photograph of everything historically and keep that, so I've got that memory, because they're very precious. And then even that little old door that came out one of the middle sections, that's going to be tidied up at the bottom, and I'm going to use that as the sliding door for that second bedroom. So yes, quite excited to think of having all this space to move around in after living in one little room at the minute. So right, we'll go back down. This again is going to be another corridor. So again, matching little privacy glass windows in this wall to give us light again. We did think about putting sun tubes through, but just not in keeping with the building. So I'm really quite excited about having that little glazed section. I have already treated the bricks once for salt. Looks like I'm going to be doing it again. That was another delightful job, but I think it's well worth prepping at this stage for the future, to save myself hassle down the line. So now we're coming into the kitchen diner, the bit I'm really excited about, because I know I'm going to spend so much time in here. As you can see, we've got the King Post trusses again. Now the one in the middle, that's not an original King Post. That was actually made for me by the joiner, Steve, who helped recover and restore the dovecot. So when we had building regs round, they were really happy for us to make that, as long as it was strapped and secure, which I hope you can see we've done. And there was a wall there, but I'll tell you about that in another bit of the history, because I took that wall down. I also put all the insulation in the roof. That was another story as well, and why I detest this stuff. So when everything's been at a bit of a grinding halt lately, I decided to bring the kitchen things in and look how I was going to make a kitchen really with what I got. So the old dresser here, that was in my tack room, which is why it says lunging equipment and numbness. If you're horsey, you'll get the drift of that one. Sorry, the door keeps flapping back at the minute. I need to find a key for it or put a little catch on it. But a friend put casters on for me, and then I found a bit of marble off Marketplace. Whizzed off and bought that. I nearly killed myself lifting it in here. I didn't realise how heavy marble was. Anyway, with friends' help, we went off, got it cut to shape. I actually shaped the corners with my angle grinder, chucked a bit of bleach on it, got all the green and nasty off it, and I think it's going to be an amazing central island for my kitchen. And the fact it can be moved back in case we need to party even better. My sink's going to go over there, and then we're going to go round the corner, and then the range will sit there next to another little unit and a big fridge. So the range is going to be built round in brick, so we can cover the extractor. I don't really want to see that. And as you can see, I've also spent another lot of time cleaning all the bricks on that wall. And I am planning to I have a collection of old enamel signs which need to be worked on and cleaned and everything. But the whole of that back wall, I'm going to cover in my enamel signs. So really excited about that. Over here, I've got some tables that I was working on during lockdown. They're all school lab tables, and then I found some Tolix chairs that were from an old Italian restaurant in Skegness, and another friend of mine helped weld them up for me because they were a bit rough and ready, but I love the industrial look, and I think it's going to be great in here. This corner I'm going to have a log burner, and I've got a little Art Deco settee that was my grandparents that I've had covered in a tweed, so it's you'll see. And then we've got the lovely view. It's just a shame at the minute the lovely view involves the storage container, but eventually that's gonna be able to sit here, especially in the winter, by the log burner and look at the big skies, and yeah, really gonna enjoy that. So I hope you've enjoyed my walk around today. This is the vision for the future. You can see we're so nearly there, and hopefully we'll have more to say soon. Thanks for your time.